Hello, everybody. It's me, Low Battery, from Women Locked Up Before and After Show. I'm live. Anybody out there? Can you see me? I know the camera was going to be that close up. I'm been live now for just a little bit, and I'm on here to talk about life after parole and life after prison, and life after jail, whatever you want to call it. And well, let's see, where do I start? Oh, pretty much also what the effects it has on you when you do get out and everything. And well, I, like I said I mentioned in my intro video, and I mentioned in other things um, that I've been to prison 3 times, and well, let's see. It's been hard on me, period. Ever since I've been out, it's been hard on me. Um, the first time I went down there and I got out on well, see, I got out on parole or probate. It's parole the first time. Anyway, the first time I got out, I was actually clean for like 2 years, and everything was going really good and everything. And um, try to figure out how I would actually describe how everything went. Well, I'm just saying it's been really, really hard. I mean, I've been there 3 times. 3 times at Central Mississippi Correctional Facility, and while I was there, I went through a really rough time when I was locked up. Which before I got locked up, of course, I was on the street, doing my own thing on the street, whatever you want to call it, and didn't really have much of a life. And which that pretty much led me to going to prison. I mean, like I said before, again in my other videos, I had actually had an addiction to pain pills and everything, prescription. I started from a doctor. I didn't start taking them on the street or whatever. I just got started from a doctor. But anyway, and it got worse and worse and worse and worse to where I was doing whatever to get what I needed or whatever. But um, I don't know how to really uh, how to really go to where I'm trying to get. Okay. The first time, like I said, I was out for one for 2 years. I was clean after I got out the first time, and um, after I got out, I had my daughter with me, and I was so happy. I was so happy when I got back, and actually, uh, matter of fact, um, I had actually paroled out to my dad's house, and eventually went back to an ex-boyfriend, and I'm starting to wonder. Well, I've actually always wondered if that's the reason why I I didn't relapse all right away. It happened in a couple of years' time, but I just know that I'm. It's not. It was not easy at all when I got. I mean, at first it was. I was at my dad's house and everything was going good, and my dad's been there for me so much. I don't really know how to explain how much, but he was married to a woman I did not get along with, and that caused me to get in trouble several, I guess, a couple times actually, because I paroled out there twice. Well, actually, I think all 3 times, didn't I? And I think yeah, pretty much. I used my dad's address, but um, because I had nowhere else to go. I mean, I I did things, hurt people and everything, and I didn't have really, I didn't really have a whole lot of so-called friends. The people that are like when you go to jail and they don't talk to you anymore, they don't write to you or anything like that. And that's how you know you're that's how you know who your true friends are when you get locked up. That's for sure. When you get locked up and they don't write you or nothing like that, don't even accept your phone calls or nothing, that's not your true friends. Um, I'm trying to think what else. Um, well, the time that I got, the first time I paroled out, I didn't know I was going to parole out so soon. I actually had got out. I signed up for house arrest. I was in the satellite. I was one of them people that was one of them inmates on the side of the road in the green and white stripes picking up trash for litter getters. But anyway, yeah. uh, I actually did not know that my parole date was already up. And see, you don't always go in front of the parole board. I mean, they can put your file up and you not even know until you get your paper. That's what happened with me. I paroled out to my dad's house. I mean, house arrest. I signed up for house arrest, and uh, a month later, they told me when my date was to go home. And the day of, I remember my sister actually come pick me up, and I was down there in Flowood, Mississippi. That's where I mean, you still have to go to the prison system to get processed and everything before you go to a satellite. Um, but anyway, yeah, I was there at the prison for 2 months before I went to the satellite. And um, the satellite, I pretty much worked my butt off every day. And that's why I feel like the first time that I was there, I felt everything was a little bit different. I had more ties with my family and everything, and it wasn't as bad. I had help on the outside and everything. And the last 2 times I didn't, and it was really, really rough. Um, but anyway, like I said, I was on house arrest for a month after I got out, and then I received my parole paper. I took it straight up to the probation office, and they took me off of house arrest and put me straight on parole. And not long, I guess um, it wasn't not long after I was on uh, parole that I actually, um, I don't know why, I was the one trying to get in touch with my ex. My family was actually telling me otherwise, that I needed to take some time and not try to talk to anybody from my past. And that's where I guess I messed up. But it didn't do that right away. Right away, I wasn't it wasn't that bad. I mean, I went back to I mean, he came to visit me a couple times first, and then I eventually went there, and I stayed there with him, and my daughter's with me and everything, and everything was going fine. And I don't really know what caused me to relapse. I mean, I literally just one day went back to doing the same thing. I seen how easy it was to get the pain pills and everything. And that's when I started doing everything all over again. And it just makes me so mad because I never, ever, ever thought that, well, right now I'm working on the same amount of time as last time. It's going on that amount of time this time. Actually, it's been a year and a half, but the last time it was 2 years. I was clean, and I was so proud of myself that I felt like there was other people that wasn't proud of me. They still thought that I was doing other things while I was clean, and that's why that goes into what this whole video is about. It's not just about uh, your life after prison or whatever. It's also about what people think of you also, and how they look at you and everything. And I had a lot of, I still had a lot of people look at me down, and I mean, to this day, I mean, there's certain people that still look at me in a bad way and everything, and there's some people out there that don't care what people think. I'm not one of them people. I can't stand it. I can't stand rejection. I'm not gonna lie, I can't stand rejection at all. Um, and anyway, the second, uh, I'm trying to remember how I violated. I violated failure to. I know how I violated. I violated failure to pay, failure to work. I did work one time when I was with my ex, but he started. While I was at work, he would come and visit, which where I worked at, it didn't matter. It became every now and then or something like that. They didn't care there, but as long as he wasn't in the way or anything. But then he got to where he got really jealous and didn't want me. He thought I was talking to other people, like literally, I guess, leaving work or something. And I don't know, but it was crazy. And so I stopped working, and I was staying at home, and he was helping me with everything I needed and everything. But my addiction got worse, and it just it was really bad. I mean, I was uh, it was really, really, really bad. I'll talk about that another time, but let me get on it up on to what I'm trying to talk about. Um, I do know that I'm sorry. I'm starting to look at the screen. I haven't had no viewers or nothing yet, and I don't know why. But I thought that maybe my sister or somebody would be watching or something, or my mom or somebody. But anyway, I'm still alive, and I'm still waiting for people to listen to me or watch my video. And I'm trying to figure this microphone. I'm just gonna touch this. Okay, never mind. That's mute. Never mind. I'm sorry. Anyway, um, the second time I went down there, I violated the same way. So, actually, no, I take that back. I I I remembered something. I actually violated with petty larceny charge, and it was something stupid. Actually, I was hanging around with a friend of mine, or so-called friend. No, yeah, so-called friend of mine, and he was trying to say that I took his medicine or whatever, and I didn't. I really didn't take it, but he said I did, and he's one of them type people that done that to other people too. And the cops knew all about him. It's a small town, and they all knew about this guy. Everybody knew him, and they knew he was a snitch. I didn't know he was a snitch. He didn't snitch on me like that. I mean, well, yeah, he got me in trouble or whatever, but as far as like trying to bust me or something like that, or I don't know. Anyway, uh, I'm just trying to tell my. like what I volleyed on or whatever. But that I was only down there that the second time for 2 or 3 months, and I got out and uh, been back on parole. The third time, okay, I messed up again, but this time I went on the run. I was on the run probably, I'm not even really sure, maybe 4 months, I think. But I was doing good. I was doing good. I was actually staying at my dad's house, and I was trying to tell everybody that I was doing okay and everything, but there were certain things that was going on at the time, and they were thinking I was selling something that I was taking, and I wasn't selling them. I was taking them actually. I just didn't have a doctor at the time, and it's just a long story on that one. But anyway, I was staying with my dad, and I think she's now my ex stepmom now because I think they got completely divorced now. But anyway, like I said, we did not get along. Me and my stepmom did not get along. And one day, me and her got into it. We always, every time me and her got into it was when my dad was going to go somewhere. Me and her would get into it. It was usually over the kids or something like that. It was there, but this time it wasn't. Or I think, yeah, it was too. She said something about my daughter, and I got mad, and she actually told me that I needed to leave. And well, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, it's their place and everything. So I need to leave. So I'm not gonna sit here. I'll be like, I'll be more than glad to. That's what I said. Actually, I think I did say that. And I knew I was on parole, and I knew I needed to stay there. But how am I gonna stay there and get along and have to bite my tongue every single day? I had to bite my tongue every single day and put up with so much negative talk and some bringing up my. I mean, she would bring up my past all the time. I mean, every time something would happen, she would always throw in my face. She's gonna call the probation office on me. She would call the parole office, whatever. She'd always threaten me with that every time we get into it, or I decide I'm going to leave or something. It was always something about that. But I left that last time. I left because I couldn't take it anymore. I knew what she was doing to the family and everything, and I mean, I know I done things I'm not proud of, and I say that now. With everything I own. I mean, with everything I love. But I had to leave. I couldn't be there anymore, and well, I left, and I stayed gone for, like I said, 4 or 5 months, and then I actually was told that my PO had tried to get a hold of them, or my dad, I think it was my dad was telling me that or something, or maybe my stepmom was trying to tell me. But um, I didn't want to listen to it. I didn't believe it. I thought it was a setup. And they told me that if I actually was to go ahead and come in there that day, that they would go ahead and, spare me going to prison or whatever just if I showed up. And supposedly, I mean, I still don't know if that would have happened or not. But like I said before, don't run. It's stupid. Regardless, you're going to get caught. You might not get caught for 5 or 6, 7, 8 years. You might, I mean, but you're going to get caught eventually. You might as well just do it and get it over with because you're going to get caught. Um, but anyway, uh, I had actually um, got caught. Y'all, you know what? I'm sorry. That I have to say I'm really sorry because that was the second time. Because the no, no, we're talking about the second time. Yes, 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 yes. Because I was on the run for a while. Yes, and then I finally I had actually went back over there to where I was staying at and trying to hide out over there at the trailer. That's how I wound up getting caught because I think somebody told them where I was at, and that's how I got caught with that on that part. But I knew that I was going to wind up getting caught, and that's whenever I actually got a hold of a friend of mine and told her that I really needed her to keep my daughter because I didn't want her to see it happen if it happened, if they ever arrested me again, or I just couldn't let her keep going through all just having to see me do the things I was doing, hurting myself pretty much. I mean, I was killing myself. I mean, I really was. And I just don't know how to really. God, I miss. It's really hard. I'm trying not to say certain things because I know, you know, some people watch it and everything, but I guess it needs to be let out and everything, feelings and everything. But I miss my daughter so much, and it's my fault. It's my fault, and I told her that, and I apologized to my daughter. I told her how sorry I was, and everything, and just I can't take it. I can't take anything back. I told her that I can't take nothing back, but I sure can look toward the future. But I they wound up finally catching me while I was actually leaving the trailer. I was there, and there wasn't even any power. I went back to get a few things, and I was saying to myself, maybe if I wouldn't have went back and got a few things, they wouldn't have caught me. But that's the thing. Why keep running? They showed up that day at the trailer and they got me, whatever. And I still remember a friend of mine was there that day, so-called friend. I always say that because those people I don't talk to anymore, but was there that day, and I remember telling them go straight to them and tell my daughter and tell my friend where what just happened. And I remember when I was in the back of the cop car, I was crying and I was looking around and I looked at when we was turning to the right, they was going left. And I was watching them to make sure they went that way and everything. And I was sitting there thinking, they're fixing to go see my daughter and tell her what just happened. Okay, third time was the time when I got into it with my stepmom because I was I ran a little bit then too, but I'd only ran for a short period of time, and I actually turned myself in because uh, they was trying to cut my or take my bond or whatever you want to call that, and they couldn't do it because I was in jail at the time. But anyway, at least trying to fast forward a little bit. Um, regard, I actually was there that last time. Altogether, jail time and prison time. Altogether, I was locked up close to 19 months, and it was a very hard time that last time. Man, it was hard. I was having some hard time that last time, and it's really it gets worse and worse down there every time you go down there. It's so bad down there in Rankin County, Pearl, Mississippi. It's so bad. And anyway, it's what when you get out of what I gotta put my mouse down for this. No, what when you get out. Okay, well, first of all, when you're locked up, you're always saying what you're going to do when you get out. I was so tired of hearing that from anybody. I'm going to do this when I get out. I'm going to do that when I get out. I'm going to do that. Even people in them groups and stuff will talk about what are you going to think, or what are you going to do when you get out, and you need to have a plan and all that. You can't plan you can't plan that, because you don't know what's going to happen. I mean, nobody knows what's going to happen. I know that from my experience, whenever I got out, I literally have had nothing but problems ever since I got out. That's all I've had. Problems. Problems, problems, problems. I mean, I haven't even had a job, I think maybe once since I've been out. And that actually a couple of jobs. It was working with a couple of friends of mine. They was doing roofing, vinyl siding, and stuff like that. And I mean, I can't. I've applied so many different places. I mean, there's some people that didn't believe me. People were like, "Oh yeah, she didn't apply nowhere. She didn't try to look for no job." But I have. I had looked for a job so many times, so many different places, and some of them places didn't even do background check. They didn't even give me a chance. They didn't even do a background check. Someone was supposed to call me back to do the background check, and it's like it's like you want to give up or something. It's hard to explain. I mean, it's like you want to give up, but you don't want to give up, because I mean, what's been keeping me looking forward, I guess you want to call it, looking forward to the future and everything, and still hoping that day is going to come, that I'm going to have a job, that I'm going to have everything that I need, and my daughter's going to be with me by my side. I'm sorry, y'all. I said I'm not going to cry on this one, but it is so hard. It is so freaking hard. I'm so sorry, y'all. It is so hard whenever you get out. I don't care what anybody says. It is not easy. It is not easy at all, because you got people still to saying you're the same old person. You got somebody saying something in this ear, somebody saying something in that ear. I mean, and you still got people thinking. They don't have to say anything. They're thinking it, and you know it, because you can see it in their face. You can see it. You can hear it in the words they say to you. I mean, you know the people still think negative about you. And that is where I go in to say that I've been trying to say this from day one, that I've actually been trying my best to be. I mean, to me, I feel like I have been a better person, and I have. But the thing is, I want, I want to work. I want a job. I want to be able to be independent, and it's not happened. I've been out since July, I think the end of July of 2016, and I still haven't, nothing still hasn't happened. I haven't got a car yet. I'm just telling y'all, but I'm not trying to bring nobody down or nothing like that. I'm just saying it is hard, but you have to keep your head up. You have to keep it up high. Always think positive. Think about the good things. Like I said before, what's kept me positive? It kept me from not going crazy, literally going. But she's with me right here, every single day, every day. In my dreams, when I go to bed at night, every day, I wish that my daughter's with me because I've missed so much of her in my life. I've missed so much, and that's what I've missed her taking her driver's test. I've missed her. I miss so much with my. I'm so sorry. I miss so much, and I really wish that like I said before, wish I'd done so many other things with her and everything. But I had. That's how strong addiction is on people. I mean, other people out there that's never been in them shoes, they don't understand how hard it really is. And there's some people out there that can actually sit there and contradict you and say, "Oh, well, I did it cold turkey. It's not that hard." Everybody's different, obviously, because it wasn't that easy for me. I just know that everything will be okay. You just have to have faith, and you have to trust in God. That's all you got, and that's all you got, and that's worth. I mean, sorry. I'm just saying, it's been really, really hard for me. I, I want so bad right now to have a job, to have a car, and everything, and so I can do everything that I need to do. And it's really hard when you don't have that. I mean, you can have a boyfriend or girlfriend that has a car that lets you have a ride every now and then, take them to work or whatever, like that. But it's not the same as having your own way to go and everything. It's not the same. I don't know one person out there on the face of this earth that don't want their own way to go or anything like that. Nobody can sit there and say that they don't want that. I mean, everybody wants their own way to go and everything. But I know pretty much a lot of people that I know that's gotten out has went back to selling and stuff. People who was selling, they went back to selling whenever they got out because they couldn't face them and they couldn't deal with society. I mean, that's how bad it is. I mean, that's how, people don't realize these days that, well, actually, they do know these days how hard it is, but, you know, I don't, these people who's all uppity up and rich and everything else, they don't really realize not everybody, everybody's not perfect, and everybody makes mistakes. And oh, I can't stand people who think they don't and never made a mistake in their life, and they sit there and look at your life and what you. But we are something. You have to have something to look forward to. You have to look. You got to think positive, no matter what the situation is at hand. You got to think positive because if you don't, you're gonna go back down that road again, where it puts you right back. It'll put you right back down there, wherever you was at locked up. And do you really want that? I don't think you do. Even if you lost family, children, or anything like that, I know it's hard. I lost my daughter in all this. I'm hoping that one day she still comes back to me. I'm gonna say that for the rest of my life. She'll be 17 this year, 17. And when all this happened, when this all started happening, when I started getting locked up, she was like 11 and 12 years old. Actually, longer than that. She was younger than that. But I lost a lot too. I lost trust with my family. And that's another thing that hurts me really bad. I want my family to know that I'm not gonna do nothing to hurt them I'm not gonna do nothing to hurt anybody in my family or nothing like that. What I done in my past is my past, and y'all's is too. Anybody who's gonna watch this video, because I know nobody's watched some since I've been live, but whoever watches this video, I'm telling you right now, you gotta have hope. You gotta have it, because if you don't have it, you ain't gonna get it. You'll be right back down there. You gotta find something. You gotta find something to hold on to. If it's going to church, anything, you gotta have a reason to to make it. Because if you don't, I mean, you're just gonna be right back in the same boat. I mean, I have negative thoughts all the time because I never know if I'm ever gonna make it. Like it's like if I tell somebody something, they'll never believe me and stuff like that. Or I still feel like some of my family. I mean, I still feel like some of my family thinks that I'm doing other things or something like that. They always thought I was doing crack and cocaine and stuff like that before. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. But they always thought I was doing stuff like that a long time ago. But I never did the hard stuff. I done prescription pain pills, and I drank a long, long time ago, way before the pills was, before my daughter was ever even thought of. I was an alcoholic, and that did a big thing into my life too because I lost my license within a year after getting them. That's when I was younger though. I was like 16 years old. Or wait, I was 17. I didn't get my license until I was 17, I think. Anyway, my point of this video tonight now, sorry, it's 7:53 my time, PM. My point of this whole video is life is going to be hard when you get out. And you gotta find something to do. Like, I've said this before, I'll say it. I mean, I saw these documentaries, and then I saw this guy named Joe Guerrero doing the After Prison show. It was mainly for men, and I seen there was not nothing really for women. So I wanted to make something for women, so they could find something to actually, you know, get some peace of mind on, or information, or anything, something like that. And I, I mean, it might not be much now, but it will be. And it's gonna be a lot better than what it is now. I know I actually was not making no videos there for a little bit. I actually didn't, but anyway, like I said, I'm gonna end this video now. But you gotta, I mean, it's really hard. Uh, there's so many people that give up because they can't get jobs. I haven't given up yet. I haven't given up. I'm not gonna give up either because I know we're all here. We're all still here on this earth for a reason. I mean, God has a plan for every one of us. I mean, we're here right now, living and breathing for a reason. Think about that. Just don't let nothing drag you down. Don't let nothing get you back down there or wherever you was, down there, up there, over there, whatever, wherever you was locked up at. Or if you had never been locked up, nothing's worth it. Nothing's worth losing family, loved ones, children most of all. It's not worth it. I'm just saying that to anybody who's never even been in trouble before and you're watching this, just to be watching it. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it at all. I'm gonna keep on, like I said. I might not be working right now, and I might not have no, but I'm here and I'm living and I'm breathing, and still hoping every day, no matter what, that my daughter will come back to me. And I do have some news I forgot to say. Um, the landlord here at these apartments, I stay with my mom right now, but the apartments, I should be getting one pretty soon, and I'll have my own place, and then I'll work on everything else after that. And I'm hoping to get this show a lot better. I know that I can say that my video is like 41 minutes long, and I still haven't had any viewers yet. I don't know where they're at, because I figured somebody would be on here watching me by now. Somebody's gonna get a whooping. No, I was playing. Anyway, y'all, keep your head up. My daughter's what's keeping me alive, y'all. I'm telling you. But if I didn't have no children, I'm sure I would not be here on this earth right now if I didn't have my daughter. I know she's not with me, like I said, but she's with me every day right here. She always will be. That's why I got her name right here. Got her name. It's actually backwards since I flipped the camera thing on the mirror thing. That's her name, or not name, her birthday in Roman numerals. And that right there was just something I kind of added to that, but the Roman numerals, her birthday, pretty much like that. And I had it on my arm, but someone messed up a long time ago. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up. I've been on here a long time. I was hoping I would have some viewers, but I didn't. But maybe next time. I hope I do. Anyway, I am going to end the stream now. Remember what I said. Don't give up hope. There's always something. If you even have to go to support groups and stuff like that, there's got to be something. I mean, anything. Just don't go back down that road. I mean, you don't want to go back down there or wherever you was at. If you was there, if you didn't, you don't want to go. Especially if you're in Mississippi, you sure don't want to go. You don't want to go anyway, but I want to thank everybody for watching when you watch the video. I gotta update it and everything. I gotta kind of put the beginning and end on it and everything. But anyway, everybody, thank you so much for watching my other videos and everything. And I'm sorry this kind of dragged on, but this is my first time going live, and maybe next time I will have viewers. And I'm going to get off here now. And love everybody, and just keep on holding on and don't give up, because there's a dark path ahead of you if you keep on. If you have any of them bad thoughts, don't do it. It ain't worth it. But Peace and love, y'all. Bye.